Alright guys, you're back with us at Beamer and Son Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. So we got this motor plate. We got it from O'Reilly's, and we're going to try to put it on the engine. Put on some gloves. And we picked up some flat washers. Hopefully that'll help us install it. We went down to the feed mill, and we got some 5/16 flat washers. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. It's raining, it's cold, but we're working. Yeah, we're workaholics here at Beamer Son Garage. If you guys haven't noticed that, we're always working on something. We're always doing videos. We're always active. Unlike some of my other channels I watch, they'll store their videos up and they don't upload them, and it might be a long time before they do. So here we go. Shut that door, keep the cold air from coming in. I could put a heater in this thing and make it nice in here, but I didn't. Here we go. Okay, this is another trick of mine that I learned from a friend. What he would do is he would take a coffee can, because he was a big coffee drinker, and he'd put all his bolts and whatnot in the coffee can. I'm going to say it's probably that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, we'll probably need some washers, more washers. How many washers we got here? These bolts might be a little too long. I might not have got enough washers. I only got 4. There's some more washers here I can probably add in if I have to. This is good. I didn't want to dump them out, and well, I did. I think we're going to need every washer we get our hands on. Okay. And then we got a package here. We got to open. Snap on. Hate to tear it all up, but I think it's gonna make me do it. There we go. And that's the thickness we got. Oh boy, that's gonna stick a little too far through. Might not be too bad. Let's see how it's going to work. Okay, so you got to be real careful. You don't drop anything into the engine here. Oh, wow. How did you get in here, Smoke? What are you doing here? I kind of need that plate that you're sitting on, buddy. I come in and I got my cat Smoke. It's Smokey. What's up, baby? Oh, yeah. He's a stray. He just came on board one day and he lives here now. It's a good idea that I'm going to do this. Yeah, that lines up perfect. Sure does. Lines up perfect, guys. Okay, let's see if we can't put this together and help get the shot with you guys. Boy, that's a lot of, that's too much. Too much bolt. It's going to work. Look at that. Worked perfect. Let's just do one at a time here. First time I ever seen one of these plates, it was handmade by the great Mike Willis some 42 years ago. Yep. This was way before you could just go buy one. And I don't know if he had the original idea or somebody else had done it before him, but that's where I first saw it at. Oh, that one tightened up. That ain't good. That one bottomed out. Yeah, those two didn't tighten up. Should be able to tighten them all the way up by hand. This is where the ratchet wrench would have come in handy. Yeah, I thought about bringing the ratchet wrench. It's close by, but yeah, it's starting to tighten up. It's gonna work. You want to have enough threads in there where it's gonna be able to hold, you know. Okay. Get that one. This is an old Craftsman wrench that my father used to have set like this. This ain't one of his. This thing's all unbolted except for one freaking exhaust stud. Sam wants to heat that stud up and take it. He don't want to cut the pipe, so he wants to save the white pipe. Okay, guys, there it is. One engine plate, lifting plate installed. Cost me 40 cents for some flat washers and them other washers you saw. I just kind of robbed Peter here and paid Paul. It didn't take a lot, you know. I mean, took the tool here, the lifting plate, universal plate, took a knife to open it up, and a 1/2-inch wrench, and some spare washers. couple bolts, actually 4 bolts that came off the carburetor. And that's it. That's all it took. A little bit of know-how and wham. Got it. Man, it's all dirty. And you're going to have that when you do this kind of work. And, you know, if you're one of these prissy people that don't like to get their hands dirty, well, this probably is not the channel for you. And this kind of work is not for you. So, there you go. One lifting plate installed. And we'll get our spare gloves and bring them in. Alright guys, so I hope you guys learned something there. This universal lifting plate is the way to go. It's 1,000 pounds. This engine is like 700 pounds. You know, without the transmission, the transmission's unbolted. We're gonna pull the engine, and the transmission is gonna drop out the bottom once we drop the cross member and the drive shaft. And we'll drop that tranny at the bottom. I can't use the transmission for nothing. It's got a funky tail shaft on it. Now, I believe you can take the tail shaft off, swap it with another one. If you have another transmission, it's got the proper tail shaft. So the transmission's good. We'll save it. I don't know if Sam wants it or not, but if he does and he gets it, if he doesn't want it, we'll put it with the other one I got. I got another one just like it at another motorhome, and we'll just stockpile the trannies over here. And if he needs one, he's got one that's here. He'll get it whenever he needs. That's what you do for your buddies. You take care of your friends. Don't forget about that, guys. Always take care of your friends. You know, your real friends. You know, you're going to have some people in life that are really not your friends. You're going to have some people in life that are want to be friends. They're not really your buddies, you know. He's got it all ready to go. Just to show you, and I know my friend, he did the work. So he had to move that plate and get to all those engine, all those bell housing bolts. You can see one right there missing. Right there. He took all them bolts out around the bottom and the torque converter. So the transmission's unbolted from the engine. Motor mounts unbolted from the engine. All the accessories unbolted, taken off, wires, heater hoses, it's all ready to go. Except for one exhaust manifold. It's got, I think, 1 or 2 studs or something. I think it's 1 stud. He's got to get off, and then that pipe will drop off. Then we'll put the cherry picker in through the front, hook it to the lifting plate. We'll lift it up and chuck it on out. And I do believe we're going to drop that cross member in the front. Probably chop that off with a Sawzall or torch it. Don't really want to do that to the truck, but it's, you know, it's got to go. It's not going to be able to get up high enough, I don't think, to clear the oil pan. We're going to try, and if it, you know, won't come out, we'll just chop it. And I hate to do that to the old girl. But it can be put back. I can tack weld it back in there and weld that plate, you know, and plate it and put it back in there. Wait that, yeah. I doubt I'll ever do anything with this thing. I'm just going to use it for storage, but hey, you know. It is what it is, guys. I'm gonna have to cover that engine because I got cats coming in here. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I come in and I find one of my cats in here, which is, he's cool, but I don't really want him in here doing his business in here, if you know what I mean. So let's get the engine cover and let's get it on. Oh, there's another cat. Jesus, they're all living in here. Come on now. Come on. It's a wild one here. Come on. Come on, get out of here. That's a wild one there. That was Mancoon's baby. You can tell by her hair. Okay. That's not gonna happen anymore. They're getting in right here and they're exiting right there. No more of that. Yeah, that takes care of that problem. And said he left a bunch of bolts just laying here, Sam. That's not where they go, buddy. There's the bell housing bolts. A whole bunch of them. Something else just fell. I think it was a spring or something. Something just dropped. Yeah, he did a good job. Good print. Oh, there's the master cylinder. Oh, there's the spring. Got it. There's another spring to something. I don't really think that's a spring to nothing to this, but there you go. Empty cover back on. Make sure there's no more cats in here. They were hanging out here just laying in the bed. Make sure no more rooms in here. Another place they could have went. Not hiding anywhere. No, that's all. Because when I shut this up, I don't want the animal to be cooped up in here. It could be life-threatening for it. Nah. That's all. That's kind of cool. What is that? Huh. That's weird. There's a big-ass clamp. I had that clamp for putting on a steering column for a tack. Did a dime? Hey, I made a dime today. Look at that. One dime. Probably fell out of Sam's pocket. Alright, guys. I got my 10 cents back on one of the washers I spent, Sam. I spent 40 cents. It was worth it. Alright, guys. Here's a thermoquad. And this carburetor is made famous because of the plastic that's on that carburetor. That center is plastic. You know, you got an aluminum cast on top and then another piece of aluminum cast on the bottom. And the center is the plastic. It's the plastic thermoquad. You know, that there looks like a good one there. He said it run good, so that carburetor was good. It's been sitting for a few years and hope it'll be all right. All right, guys, we're 20 minutes into it. We're done. Lifting plates installed. You guys want to go get this? This is where you get it at. Looks like PT Performance Tools, probably Smyths, which would be Parts Plus would probably have this, carry that. Also, number one, we got it from O'Reilly's. They had it in stock, and they knew what we were talking about when we called them. So some places don't really know what you're talking about. You try to, you know, talk to them. Matter of fact, I went into O'Reilly's and got waited on by a female parts lady, and she didn't know what I was talking about. There was a guy there, and he knew what I wanted. All right, guys, we're gonna head to the house and kick back and take it easy. We'll see you in the next video. Check us out on our social medias. We have Beamer and Son Garage on TikTok. Check us out on TikTok. Beamer and Son Garage on YouTube, or excuse me, of course we're on YouTube. Beamer and Son Garage on Facebook. So, and also Beamer Garage. It's Beamer Garage actually on Facebook, and Beamer Garage on Instagram. Check out our special group we have. It's on Facebook, Beamer and Son Garage group. Check us out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.